Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farish Haykal, and I am the representative from my group. And today we are going to present about a drama technique, which is hot sitting. Moving on to the group members. The first one we have Muhammad Luqman, Hakim bin Khairuddin, and second is me, Muhammad Farish Haykal bin Muhammad Farish, and lastly we have Ahmad Ammar bin Abdul Rauf for the last group members.
So for the target group chosen, we choose Year 6 primary pupils as our target group for the hot sitting drama technique. So at this level, the pupils are around 12 years old, and their English proficiency can be described as B1 based on the CEFR framework. This means that they are intermediate learners who can understand simple sentence and short text quite well, and they are able to communicate basic ideas and express their thoughts. But they may still struggle with fluency when speaking for a long time, and some of them may find it difficult to form more complex sentences or to use a wide range of vocabulary, and therefore they still need continuous support in building their vocabulary and sentence structure. So we believe that this age group is very suitable for the hot sitting drama technique because children at this stage are naturally active, curious, and imaginative. They enjoy activities that allow them to move around, explore, and express themselves. And drama activities such as role-playing, storytelling, and character acting attract their interest and help them stay engaged in the class. So through hot sitting, pupils can take on the role of a character and answer a question as if they were that person. So this interactive element not only makes learning more enjoyable, but also encourage them to think critically, use English creatively, and also speak with confidence. In addition, this technique helps reduce shyness, which is quite common among pupils who are still developing their speaking skills. So by taking on a character's identity, they feel less afraid of making mistakes and become more comfortable expressing themselves in front of others. So overall, we chose Year 6 pupils because they are at the right developmental stage for interactive and imaginative learning, and hot sitting provide the perfect balance between fun and educational value, allowing them to practice English in a meaningful way and engaging way.
And now moving on to the learning objective. So for the main skills, which is speaking, pupils need to practice fluency, not just accuracy, and speaking activities build confidence in using English in real life situation. So in this drama technique, which is hot sitting, it allows learners to answer spontaneously in role, which can improve their communication skills. And also the complementary skill, which is listening. So learners must listen carefully to both questions and answers during the activity. And by doing this, it can improve students' comprehension and turn-taking skills in conversation. And next, we have the focus areas, which is the first one is fluency. And fluency refers to the ability to speak continuously without long pauses. And then we have the area of confidence, reducing fear of making mistakes in English. And then the vocabulary use, using words in authentic context while playing a role. And lastly, the interaction skills. Interaction skills in this activity is about asking and answering questions meaningfully.
So what is hot sitting? Hot sitting is a role-playing technique where one person sits in the hot seat and answers questions as if they were the character being studied. It helps learners explore a character's thoughts, feelings, and motivations more deeply. How does it work? Teacher introduces a story or character context. One student volunteers or is chosen to sit in the hot seat. Classmates then ask questions about the character's thoughts, actions, or feelings. And lastly, the student responds as the character, not as themselves. So why do we choose hot seat? We choose hot seat because it is highly interactive, student-centered, and effective for developing speaking and listening skills, especially for ESL learners. It can help build confidence and oral fluency through role play, encourages creativity and imagination, enhances listening and questioning skills, and develops empathy and teamwork among the students.
Now that's all from us. Thank you. We move on to the video simulation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, good. So, do you still remember what did we do for last week class? Okay, Ahmad?
Story. We learn about story.
Okay, which story? What story that we learned?
Learn about the Red Riding Hood.
Yes, it's a Red Riding Hood. Okay, for today's activity, we are going to do a drama technique called hot sitting.
Does it mean the chair is hot? It's hot.
No. You are partially correct because we did use a chair. Okay, but it's not hot. So how this hot sitting technique works? So basically, for example, I will ask Luqman to take the hot seat, and then Luqman need to portray the character from a story, and then the other student can ask a question regarding the story or events that happened in the story to the student who takes the hot seat. Okay, so for example, if Luqman become the Peter Pan from the story of Peter Pan, and then Nashif can ask Luqman or Peter Pan question regarding the events that happened in the story of Peter Pan. Okay? One of my favorite techniques to use in class is hot sitting. And I really love it because it transforms the classroom into such an interactive space.
Why do you enjoy using hot sitting so much?
Well, firstly, it gives students the chance to really step into the shoes of a character. Instead of just reading about characters' feelings or action, they actually, experience them. And it helps them to think deeper, not only about what a character does, but also the reason behind why they do it.
So it's more than just acting.
Yes, exactly. It's about critical thinking and also empathy. When students are in the hot seat, they practice answering spontaneously, which builds their confidence in speaking. And at the same time, the rest of the class learn to ask a meaningful question. It's a win-win for communication skills, if you ask me. Okay, now let's welcome Little Red Riding Hood. She just returned from a very strange visit from her grandma's house.
But Nashif is boy.
No, Luqman. Nashif just need to portray the character of Little Red Riding Hood. Yes. So Nashif need to become a she. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, now I will begin the activity by asking the first question. So, Little Red, can you tell us why you were walking alone in the forest?
I was going to my grandma's house, and she was sick, and I wanted to bring some food for her.
What kind of food did you bring to her?
I brought bread and also fruits.
Very delicious.
Okay. So, Little Red, did you meet anyone along the way?
Yes, a wolf. He asked where I was going, and I thought he was just being friendly.
Ooh.
How does the wolf look like?
He looked so big and also very
Bad. Okay. So, what did you feel after you saw the wolf again at Grandma's house?
I was very shocked. And he wore Grandma's clothes too. And I felt scared, very scared.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. How did you escape from your grandma's house?
I screamed as loud as I can. And a woodcutter helped me because he heard me. And he scared the wolf away.
Okay. So, literate. What did Grandma say after everything that happened?
She hugged me and said that I was brave. And she also said that to always trust my instinct.
Okay, Ammar. After you have done the hot sitting activity, did it help you with your speaking skills?
Yes, it really helped my speaking skills. I had to answer without reading from a book, and I practiced speaking more naturally. And it also made me feel more confident because I wasn't just memorizing, I was really using my imagination.
Would you want to do hot sitting again?
Yes, of course, especially with Sir Haykal. Next time, I want to try a different character. It's like acting, but I want to feel what the character in the story.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that's all for round one. Okay, earlier we just heard from Literate Brotherhood. So now I want you, Luqman, to swap place with Ammar and become or portrayed as the big bad wolf. Okay, can you do it?
Yes.
Are you excited to do it?
Yes.
Okay, Ammar, thank you. Okay, can you go and take the hot seat?
Yeah.
Okay, Luqman, are you ready?
Yes.
Ammar, are you ready? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure.
Okay, now earlier we just heard from Literate Brotherhood, and now we will begin the second round, and Luqman will be the wolf,
Yes.
the big wolf,
Yes.
not that, this big wolf. Okay, so welcome wolf.
Yes. Thank you.
Many people say that you are dangerous, and what do you say about that?
I understand why they're scared of me. This is because I do look scary. But I wasn't always like this. I was just hungry and lonely.
Oh, I see.
Then why did you follow Little Red Riding Hood then?
I followed Little Red Riding Hood because she seems super friendly to me and she speaks to me. That's why I wanted to be friends with her.
But you trick her. You dress as her grandmother. Why did you do that?
I did that because I think that if I dress up as someone she's familiar with, she would want to become a friend with me.
Okay.
Did you regret what happened after that?
Yeah, because after that, Little Red Riding Hood is scared of me, and then she doesn't want to be my friend, and she thinks that I'm bad.
Oh, okay. You took her grandmother clothes, right?
Yes.
Okay. What happened between you and her grandmother at the house?
At the moment, back then, when I arrived at the grandmother's house, I saw her grandmother taking out the clothes to dry them outside of the house. And then I wanted to greet her, but she's scared of me and she ran away. And then I saw the clothes, and the idea just came to take her grandmother's clothes and be her grandmother.
Oh, I see. So why didn't you just say to literate relevant that you want to become her friend instead of went to her grandmother's house?
This is because I'm embarrassed because she's a girl and I'm a boy. That's why I was so shy to greet her and wanted to be friends with her.
I see.
Okay, Ahmad, do you have any question?
Last one. What would you do differently if you can go back? If you can go back to time.
If I could go back in the times, I will just say that I wanted to be friends with her. Maybe she will accept my request to be friends with her.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you, Luqman. So Luqman, you were in the hot seat just now. How did it feel?
At first, I was a bit nervous because everyone was looking at me and waiting for my turn. But once I start speaking, the character, I actually become so fun.
Okay, so what did you enjoy the most about being in the hot seat?
The thing that I enjoy the most is I could imagine what the character was thinking and feeling. For example, when my friends ask me question, I have to think quickly.
You have to think quickly like you was the character.
Yeah, like I was playing the big bad wolf for real.
Oh, okay, that is all for today's class. And as for today, we have heard two voices from the same story. One was scared and one was misunderstood. And literate, she showed us courage. She spoke up when things felt wrong. And she reminded us that even small voices can mean something. And then as for the wolf, he surprised us. He weren't just a villain, but he just lonely and confused, and also searching for connection, for a friend. And he reminded us that every story has more than one side, which means that we need to listen from other perspective. And so what do we learn? We learn that listening matters, that asking questions help us to understand. Okay class, that is all for today. Remember what we learned. Okay?
Yes.
And practice. I want you to remember every detail that we learned today. Okay, so you can become a very responsible, smart student, so that you can excel in exam and also in life.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's all for today.